is this work going to be too black? That's one of the first things I thought when I decided to move forward with the idea of the weight we carry. Before I got started, I knew I was going to have to get over this fear of rejection. The themes that I was working with were inspired in the midst of the pandemic, Black Lives Matter, George Floyd, Breonna Taylor. I was extremely paralyzed at this moment in time. Folks would ask what I thought about what was going on in the world, and I was pretty quiet. I wouldn't have much of an answer. But as an artist, like I knew I wanted to make a comment. I know I wanted to respond. And legitimately, I was worried about, would this work connect? Would I be alienating some of my collectors? Is this work going to be too black? But I had to ask myself, who am I making this work for? I'm not here to chase rainbows and just create work that I know a handful of particular people are gonna like. I had to be honest. And I ultimately arrived to that I was making the work for me. This was an opportunity for me to dive into my feelings, my thoughts, my concerns, my forecast for the future, and create a body of work that resonated with me. I had to coach myself through it. I told myself to be authentic. You can't be wrong if you're being honest with yourself. Everything can't be for everybody. And if it doesn't resonate with some people, that's okay. It doesn't have to. We are complex humans with layers. This project doesn't have to define you per se. It represents a moment in time. I had to simplify how I thought about it. It's a series, a body of work. Just get it out. Even with the level of success that I've had, I was still worried about rejection. Now, for context, in 2020, in an attempt to get unstuck, I created this thing called the Sandbox Project, Season 1. And this was an opportunity for my collectors to purchase work from my next series before I even picked up the camera. Now, I wasn't sold on the concept or the theme of this new body of work, and there was no deadline for the completion of this new body of work. Crazy concept, right? I'm reminded that everything is going to work out and that I'm not creating this body of work to get approval. I'm creating it for me. It's an expression of me, an extension of me. I consider a lot of my work to be self-portraits, actually. I see myself in the work that I am producing. End of the day, I just have to trust the process and be honest and authentic and express that the best way that I possibly can. At the end of this 14-day Sandbox Confession series, I will be launching Season 2. Should you or a friend be interested in participating, you need to have your own invitation. So please click the link in bio or copy and paste the link below. Watch the previous videos. As always, I appreciate your time. I'll check you guys out in the Sandbox. Peace.